posting some new videos. I have new videos. Some of them have gone viral a little bit. I think they're like 200,000. So they're not really super viral, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, I just took a shower and I'm still wet yet. So, you guys don't see. Okay, so what's going on with me really fast is right now I'm having a lot of downloads, and one is coming from my recently passed friend, who was a very good friend of mine. He's bound determined I don't need weight loss surgery now. I can't lose weight. He's convinced that he's telling me how to do this. I'm doing intermittent, so what I'm doing. So I've already lost 12 pounds. So it is working, but it's been over like almost a month, so it's not. Anyway, intermittent fasting. So I'm eating every 16 hours. So like today, it's been 16 hours and I was starving this morning, but I eat whatever I want though. If I want a little sugar and a little bit of a dessert at the very end, the other day I had some pudding. I'm still eating it. I'm not starved. I'm not depriving myself, but I won't eat now. This is what I didn't do. And then I might eat a little bit about 3 o'clock today or 4 o'clock today of a small stuff, something small. My main meal will be this morning. I'm going to probably have an omelet or something like that. And then I don't eat again. So if you think about it, I don't eat 3 o'clock. I don't eat till 3 in the morning, and I don't get up until, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. And think about that. And by the time I'm ready to eat at 9 o'clock, that's 16 hours. He says to eat every 16 hours. So let's see if this works. And if this works, you guys keep following me. But I am going to tell you, lots and lots of exercise. Now I'm going to make a video about this because I want to talk to you guys about this, because if you are a sun, moon, rising, or north node that is a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, you need tons of exercise and you're not getting it. Now, mostly for Sag. I am a huge exerciser. I have not met a Sag that didn't need tons of exercise. And I mean tons. I'm at a point now, I'm doing 10,000 steps. What is that? 4.5 miles to 5 miles. I'm just getting it throughout the day, a combination. And then I'm doing about 3 miles, about 2.5 miles I'm up to. I'm going to get to 4 miles every single day. Now, everything that I'm doing also is part of weight loss surgery. I went through a weight loss surgery. It did not work for me. But my daughter just had it done and it did work. She is drinking, do not drink anything when you eat. But make sure you're drinking water all day. There's just certain things. So we're going to see if this works. He swears to me in 2 weeks, we're going to see a dramatic change. Now, here's an interesting thing. If you guys don't know, pre-diabetes, you'll get skin tags. Did you know that? Now listen to this. My skin tags are going away. They're getting smaller. Something's going on. It's metabolic. And he says that it's rampant in the United States. We're getting too many carbs. We only need a third of what we're getting for carbs. And carbs are hard to get rid of. Trust me, they're even in broccoli. But that's what he's saying. Everybody's just eating they always used to teach us how to graze. That's not true. So keep watching me. You're going to see how interesting this is going to get. Because if it is, this could be life-changing for me. I know that my life is changing. I know I'm in a huge change right now. Health-wise. And I'm not a sickly person now, but there is a little something wrong with my liver. So we're going to see. We're going to see what happens. I just need to lose weight. My blood sugar is a little high. And I am trying really hard to get that under control because I plan on living to be 90. So, yep. You can have 40 more years of me. 40. So, okay. All right. So, hi, guys. Just thought I would. So just keep following and we're going to see what's happening. I'm going to tell you, yep, you're right, Rocks, because I'm going to make a video about it, and it's going to go on to YouTube and on TikTok, that we were taught that fat is bad in our food, and it's not. It's the carbs and the sugar. And we aren't being careful. And all these diseases, aches, pains, fibromyalgia, it's insulin resistance. I'm telling you that, and that's what Jim is saying. He's like, I'm trying to get this out to the masses that they don't understand what's going on. And he told you had to know how this came to me, and I'll be sharing a video about it because he won't let it go for me. Like if I get lazy and go, I'm not going to exercise today. No. And he honestly, I swear to God, Like, it's in my head. Like, I can shut him off. I can shut him off. But he's like, nope, go do it. He goes, give me 2 more weeks. That's what he said to me just the other day. Give me 2 more weeks. Give yourself 2 more weeks. You're going to see a dramatic change. And I'm like, okay. I've already lost 12 pounds already. So, and I've never been a big eater. I don't eat junk. I'm very careful, and I can't. And he says it's hormonal, and it has to do with insulin resistance, which you can reverse. So, so anyway, yep. Yeah, you noticed them recently, the skin tag thing? Yeah, that's pre-diabetes, guys. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, you will literally see them get smaller as you reverse your insulin resistance. And I can see that they're getting smaller. I'm serious. It's wild. It's like, and that was one thing he did remind me. He goes, remember about the skin tags? He used to tell me all the time, you got skin tags. He goes, you got insulin resistance. And I'm like, yeah. I was like, so, you see what I'm saying? But it's time now. It's time. And maybe I'll be a good motivator for you guys. So if you see this, because like after this, I'm going to go eat my breakfast. I have to read from 10 to 3. I read on Tuesdays. Book solid. I think I have 8 readings. So I can't handle, my record is 17 in one day, but a lot of them were 15 and a half hours. Some of the hour ones take a little more time. But my usual, I don't like to go over 10 in a day. I keep in a good energy that way. But after that, I'm going to go and I'm going to do my walk. I have a golden retriever from hell who is so hyper and so, you think I'm energetic? I've never, all my golden retrievers have been kind of big couch potatoes, not this one. And I'm taking him with me. We're going to go do a couple miles. I hope he's 135 pounds. I hope he doesn't pull me the whole way. He probably will. But I'm trying to get him used to going with me. And maybe that'll take care of some of that energy. So you're going to see if I can do this without having to have weight loss surgery. I do have my first pre-operative discussion with my surgeon in November. So let's see, it's August, September, October, and so in 3 months, let's see what happens. He swears I don't need surgery. He has been telling me this. So we'll see what happens. I guess that's good motivation to get you guys moving too, right? But I'm telling you right now that if you are a fire sign, you need exercise a lot. It's, all these people are complaining about anxiety. Well, they're not getting their butts moving. I'm going to tell you, I've been having anxiety, and I've never had it in my life. And after all my hormonal changes and all that, and I'm like, what's up with this? And why am I getting this? And I honestly think it's a lack of exercise. I need deep exercise, and I mean 4-8 miles. I'm going to build I know that's crazy. I'm going to build myself up to like at least 5 miles a day at one time. Right now I'm only at 2. I have a long ways to go. But I used to be a semi-professional tennis player. You guys, I was on a court for 6 hours a day, and my body was used to it. Now, here's an interesting thing really fast before I take your questions. That when you're 100 pounds overweight, that's nearly 500,000 calories locked in your body. Think about that. Think about that. That blows your mind a little. So just remember that. Okay? Okay, doke. Let's see. I'm going to take questions now, okay? Yeah, I know. Thank you. I'm excited because he swears to me I do not need weight loss surgery, and I'm a little afraid to get it. Because I am healthy. Every number I have is accurate, is completely good. I've got like the body of a 35-year-old, like 30-year-old, but my blood sugar is high, and that's because my liver is not handling carbs. And it's reversible. You just have to lose. You get to a certain point, you drop a certain amount of weight, and it's gone. Did you know that? It's true. All right. All right. Let's see. Will you reunite with NK or meet somebody new this year? You will be meeting somebody new. Okay. And by the way, you guys, please feel free to send me $5 or whatever you would like to on YouTube, on TikTok. If you guys are interested, also start sending me Cash App, because I'm going to tell you, the Buy Me a Coffee raised their prices again. I'm like getting off a $5, $10. I'm getting $8. I mean, that's 20%. For what? What are you doing that for? You know what I'm saying? So send me Cash App. It's Enchanted Skye. You'll see me. It's Enchanted Skye, SKYE. It's a picture of my logo. You'll know right away it's me. And ask me questions there. Okay? It's just easier that way. All right. And just send me email with it. Okay. Anyway, back to this. So, okay. Will I get the job at the Veterans Hospital, and when will I hear from them? I think so. It seems like it. If you're not going to get this one, there's one coming, because I feel like it's through the government, unless you're already working through the government. But I feel like there's a governmental, something's good with the government. Like, because I see you getting eventually a good pension and everything. So I think it is this job. Okay. Something about 8 weeks. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you one other thing. Now, this is a prediction. Oh, I got to write it down. Hold on a second. Remember, I write them down too. Because we are compiling them. I do have one of my students. She's in the process of moving. So she wasn't able to keep up. But now she's compiling all of my predictions on one spot. And I'm paying her to do it because it's a lot of work. Anyway, my prediction, and I've been saying this the whole time. Now they're saying that the housing market's crashing. Did I predict that? But why is it crashing? Because all the old people are leaving their houses and going into nursing homes. And now all the houses are becoming available for kids. And I still say the government is going to offer first-time young married homeowners deals. You have to be married. I don't care if you're gay or whatever, but you have to be in a relationship, like a marriage. And they will give you first some type of, it's coming up next year. Okay? To help you guys get houses. And yes, you're going to get houses. And the housing market prices are leveling till dropping. I'm telling you, I was right. I've been saying it. Now, you didn't have to be a psychic to know eventually the bubble had to burst. But this is something that I know nothing about yet, but they're telling me to tell you this. Okay? Coming in around, I would say around March or April. All right? First-time home buyers. And I know that they offer it now, but this is different. And I believe you have to be married with kids or something like that to help people get into houses. Like, they might even be giving grants or something. Something's really good, though. Okay? All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, what do you do for skin tags? Do you know you use a salicylic acid? I know how to spell it. Salicylic. And you just put it on there like so many days and it'll go away. But I'm going to tell you, if you've got skin tags everywhere, you're insulin resistant. And now, if you noticed, I had one really big one here. It's gone. I'm slowly reversing my insulin resistance. Now, what Jim is saying, they're considering it type 3 diabetes because I'm not on medicine. I don't need it yet. Probably will eventually. Do you see how it progresses? I think I've had it for a very long time, and I think I'm genetically predisposed to it. My brother he's got real severe diabetes. My mother had diabetes. It's just, I'm more, but I don't have it yet. My A1C is only 6, but it went up 1 whole point in 3 months. So do you see how because it was 5, it went to 6, and I'm like, ouch. So yeah, hate to say it, hate to tell you, it's exercise. That's anxiety. It'll help you with your anxiety. It'll help you with your hormones. It'll help you. I don't know. It'll help you sleep better. It'll help with your sleep apnea. I don't know what else to say, but like I am seeing, because I've always been an exerciser, but I've been lazy since I retired. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I know you guys could see I gained weight. I did. I really did, and I can't be. We have to. I can't. That is my attitude. I can't be lazy. Every single day I have to get all this exercise. I was doing it every other day for a while too. Oh, I need a rest for a day. Nope. If you plan on living, old age can't catch you if you get moving. If you keep moving, it can't catch you at all, right? And everybody's like, well, I can't. You can do something. My mother was blind, and I swear that's what killed her, because she ended up just sitting around all the time. And she ended up with a massive heart attack, and at 55 years old, which I am that age. But she was a severe diabetic, but she just sat around all the time. Well, I can't. No, you can. You figure out what you can do. and make it number one priority. Do yoga. Yoga is great. I don't know if you're doing yoga right, you just sweat bullets. So I just am telling you guys, watch this and watch to see what happens to me. Because Jim is guaranteeing I'm gonna feel like $1 million, and because I still am kind of laggy and like, in about 2 weeks, he says you're gonna feel much, much better. And I am an exerciser, and I'm gonna say it one more time to you guys. If you just joined, those 3 fire signs need a lot of exercise to get rid of all that anxiety and that extra energy, because we're movers and shakers. Especially Sag, because they're half horse, half man. They need tons of exercise, and more so than like I've got family members that are thin rails that have never exercised in their life. However, they feel lousy. They have aches and pains. They can't sleep. Try it. Just try it. If you think about how much better you feel if it's just 1 hour a day. One. I know it's hard to get, even retired, it's hard to fit in, you guys. I know that. But I am a priority. My health is a priority. So we'll see how it goes. Because if I get back in shape, I'm going to go start playing tennis again. Thinking of taking I used to be a really good tennis player. I'm going to take an over 55 tournament. That's my goal. My knees are bad. But if I lose some weight, maybe my knees won't be so bad because I've lost some more weight. So let's see if he kept telling me exercise. I'm like, like I already do exercise. I do already get on an average, I get about 5,000 to 7,000 steps a day. I do. Because just walking to my barn and then walking back to my mailbox is about 1,500 steps. So, and it really is. Because trust me, opening up my chicken coop, pulling my barn open, pulling out some hay for my horses, feeding my chicks. It's 1,500 steps. I kid you not. But no, I need a whole lot more than that. So, yeah. Okay. Hold on here. Do I take PayPal? I do. You could do Enchanted Skye. Or I have another account, but it's private. But if you go look for Enchanted Skye, you'll see it. Thank you. All right. Yeah, I trust PayPal. I do have PayPal off of my website right now because they said if I made over a certain amount of money, they were going to hold my money. Well, we all know what they're going to do. They're going to take my money, hold it for 3 weeks, and invest it and make millions of dollars off me. Nope, ain't happening. So what I did is I blocked it for a while, and now I'm going to put PayPal back on there, the button back on. So that way because I can only make so much off of PayPal a month. Like, that's a bunch of garbage, isn't it? I even requested, I said, I can't help I'm making more money. And, too bad. No, too bad for you, because I'm not playing your game. So, yeah. All right, hold on here. How do you know the person looks like in your next relationship? Do you know what they look like? I can, Frankie. Hold on here a second. I have to concentrate. Frankie, you're female, right? Let me know, because then I can concentrate, because that's what I'm feeling like. Okay, because I think I see people and I can't. Okay, so let me explain. It's hard for me to tell when they're live or dead sometimes because they're very vivid. I've asked my guides to let me know that they're dead. So sometimes what they do, and this is how they appear, when they're not alive, they're farther away from me. This is an interesting thing, how people appear to me when I'm reading for you also. If they feel guilty, if they feel bad, if they have regret of stuff they've done and how they've treated other people, they appear off in the distance, way off in the distance. And they're very quiet. They don't talk. And that's when I'll tell the person, I'll say, well, do they have regrets? Yeah, they have. And I'm like, exactly. They're way off in the distance and they don't talk. They just it's kind of like they're asking for forgiveness. I don't know if that makes sense, but anyway. Will we buy the house down the road we love? It will have an opportunity in 3. So I don't know if that's 3 weeks, 3 months. Probably not 3 weeks. 3 months, 3 years. It's something like that. There's a 3 involved. Okay. All right. Saladar? It's hard to read. Wait, maybe, there we go. I gotta make the light low. Okay. Car. Will your home offer be accepted today? Yes, today or tomorrow. Something about tomorrow. Maybe they'll get back to you. I feel like it's really positive. Yeah, you are. Be careful though. They're telling me don't be house poor. Don't be, they're telling me very clearly, do not be house poor. Sorry, I'm itching my eyes. I don't know what that means, but you do. You're thinking about selling your house. If you're going to sell anything, right now it's not, it's a seller's market. It's soon to be a buyer's market. So if you're going to sell it now. Me personally, this is my belief on houses. I'm in my 50s, so I'm Generation X. I've been through it all. This is my third house. And if you want true wealth, go out and get yourself a house. People are like, oh, well, the housing market crashed. Yeah, but look at okay, I'm going to give you an example, and I'm going to be specific. I bought my house for $234,000. It was a dump. 6 bedrooms, extra apartment, 5-car garage, 8-horse stall barn, and 5 acres. It needed a lot of work, and I gutted and gutted. It just appraised at $600,000. So, and I've done the work myself. You never go wrong with real estate, ever. Just hold on to. The thing is you can't keep. You can flip them, sure, but if you're gonna have something to live in, hold on to it for a while. It'll be worth it. I have never seen anybody not make money in real estate. Okay, and very seldom, unless something's dramatically wrong, like you needed like $20,000 worth of septic, or that's different. But I'm telling you, from my own experience, I've had only 3 different houses. My second house, I should have never sold. It just makes me sick. I didn't want to sell it. Would have held on to it. It would have been I would have been really doing really well. And my husband made me sell it. But anyway, it's okay. And I am looking to buy more. I'm looking right now to buy 15 acres. Matter of fact, it's on my little board here. My wish board. Make a wish and make your wish board come true. It works. Okay. Sarah Erickson, I'm going to answer you really quick. Is your job safe? You're getting moved, but you won't be out of work. And if you are, it would be a very, very short time. Well, they're merging or something, but it would be very short. But you won't be out of work, and I don't see you broke or anything. I feel like you're okay financially, everything, okay? Anna, will you need surgery? Yes. Now, I'm not a doctor. And I Divergent Heart's yelling at me because I'm giving kind of like medical stuff because Jim has given it to me, my guide. But I can tell you stuff, but I'm not a doctor. Always always go to the doctor. My suggestion to y'all, you guys, is get a woman. I hate to say that, but they've proven women I don't care. I read male doctor pretty much, except, well, Jim wasn't like this, but he was homeopathic. It was different. Especially when they're surgeons, they got an attitude. They think they're so damn smart. And they're disrespectful, misogynistic, narcissistic. Get a woman. They've proven that women doctors make better doctors because they're more caring and compassionate. They've proven that in a study, and I believe it was through Harvard University. But read it, look it up, on Google it. It's true. I will not any longer go to a man doctor. I've got all women, and I am totally happy. Took me a while to find them because when my daughters were first born, there were no male OBGYNs. I finally found one who helped me deliver. Other than that, they were all men, and I'm glad to see the times have changed. So, okay. Okay, go ahead. All right, hold on. I had somebody that asked me a question, and I didn't get to it. Hold on. I'm going to flip back. Okay, is it Agnesika? Oh, okay, it's Wozniak is your last name. That I got. Will your finances get better by the end of the year? It's going to take up longer than that, but I want to say February or March of next year, you're going to see an improvement. Okay. Nitsa, will your court case go well for you? Are you, it's not going to go the way you want it to go, but I don't see it's horrid. Okay, it's not going to be completely bad, but it's not going to go the way you wanted it to completely. Okay, I kind of say it's down the middle, sort of. Okay. Can you please tell me if my daughter and husband are doing well? They seem okay. I think your daughter's struggling. She must be going back to school and she's a little stressed out or something. There's something going on at school. But other than that, and I don't know if she's playing, I feel like she's with a group. So is she like playing sports or something that they find out about, I want to say somebody's picking at her or something, or she's just having a hard time fitting in or something. But it could be at work either. I mean, I don't know how old she is. It could be at school, it could be at work, but I feel like she's struggling on that area. But the husband feels okay. Okay. Will the European Central Bank halt interest rates? Yeah. There's a freeze coming of some sort. Ooh, I gotta write that down. There's some type of freeze coming. When you say stuff to me, you have to understand I don't concentrate on them until sometimes you ask me or I see that. Your family, you guys' family tells me a lot of this stuff. They tell me a lot of stuff that they aren't any more psychic than we are on the other side. But sometimes they see things that we don't in a broader picture and they tell me things. So, okay. Freeze in the bank in the interest rates. There's a freeze in the interest rates, and is it Europe? And I'm going to put on there Europe. I don't know. There's a freeze coming. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to allow everything to catch up, and I don't know. Don't they freeze the rates to offset inflation? I'm not sure. I'm not. I know quite a bit about economics, but I don't think that. I think that in the past they did that. So okay. Kristen, will I conceive soon? Been trying for 13 years. Kristen, I think, I know you have a child coming, but I don't know if it's yours genetically. Okay, there is a child coming. It's a girl. And then a boy. So have you tried in vitro and have you tried embryo? Just a thought. There's a child coming. Okay. Like I said, I don't know if it's yours genetically. Do you have like a medium brown hair or a light brown hair? Kind of like a dark blonde? Because these kids would have that. They look like they're twins, but I don't know if they are. They look similar. There's a definite resemblance. Okay. Why do you see faces and everything? Okay, good question. Because we as human beings seek out faces. We see faces where it may not necessarily be them, but that's just a normal human thing to look for faces. Because when you're first born, what do you seek out? Your parents' face. The face is so important. That's what we do. So but that is true. It is a human nature thing. Look that up. That I do know for sure. Okay. That's why whenever we see anything, we're like, "Oh, do you see the face?" And like it could be nothing, but we see it. Because we look for two eyes, a nose, and a mouth, and that we search for it subconsciously, like it's innate. Because who takes care of us when we're first born? Our parent. We search for them, right? Okay. I just graduated from college and was wondering if my job search will end in success. Of course it will, but okay, it's August, September, October, November. You won't get anything till around the holidays or the first of the year. Don't give up. They're slow to respond, I feel. Okay? All right. Car. Is your mom still with you? Of course. I can see somebody. Did she have kind of dark hair? And it was kind of, as she aged, it was kind of salt and peppery. There's a salt and peppery person coming through, and it kind of parts it, but the hair goes this way. So it could be a mom or a grandma. I don't know who that is, but they're around you right now. Okay? May, is your boss satisfied with your work? I feel like they're okay with it. They aren't, no offense. They're not like, "Oh my God, she's the best worker ever." They're like, "Oh, she's good." You know what I'm saying? They aren't singing and dancing, but I don't think they do that for everybody. I think they just treat people like that. They aren't, you know what I'm saying? They're not like your biggest fan, but they're not like your worst fan, but they're like that with everybody. Okay. Okay. Will I be able to afford a mortgage though? I'm telling you, Miss Amazing, I am telling you there's something happening in this country that I'm telling you, and it's so funny because I've been predicting this. I've been saying this since 2021. There was going to be like a housing crash. And about 4 or 5 months ago, I said, there's something coming. I think they're grants. That if you're willing to work in a house, live in a neighborhood that maybe the house needs work, maybe it's not the greatest neighborhood. I know here where I live, they give you up to $85,000 to live in a neighborhood that's not so hot, fix up the house, and they basically give you the house. The government, the national government is doing something. It's coming. I don't quite understand, but it's coming. And it's a big deal. It's going to get a lot of you younger kids into houses. Okay? Is your daughter dead? Did she have long, dark hair? Was it long and kind of a green eye? Somebody's coming through like that. Let me know, user 156675885. Okay, because that's an important thing. I get back to me. Okay, a couple more minutes. I thought so. No offense, Frankie, but I was seeing men, and I'm like, well, then I think I'm making sure you're not gay or anything. But medium brown hair, very neatly cut, little bit of facial hair, nice looking. I want to say he's very artsy or very creative and very, very, no offense, almost feminine. Like, because when I say that, I mean a good family guy that's a good parent that's neat and clean. It's like that. When I say feminine, and when I say masculine, I don't mean women are pigs, but women, tomboys. Like, I consider myself very male. Like, I'm very female. I like my nails and I like my hair, but I love football and I love sports. And boy, am I a killer when I'm playing sports. I'm going to win. That's the male part of me. I'm very male. I run my household. My husband, no offense, my husband just goes, okay. Because I've got a very strong female personality. I'm alpha female. So I'm very like, you better do what I'm telling you to do. I'm not going to mess with you anymore. And that's why I was probably an effective teacher at 31 years. I ran my school. The kids were a little afraid of me. I would never hurt anybody, and I loved them dearly, but they didn't mess with me either. And a couple of them would say, I'm not going to mess with you, Mrs. Hartgraves. And I'm like, yep. And that's the male in me. I want you to understand there's always a fine line between male and female. We are not all female and we are not all male. We're a blend. So, and yet I'll cry at the drop of a hat. And yet I'm very much a nurturing mother. I love my animals. I love my plants and my garden. See how that's feminine and everything? And I can be very feminine, but catch me in a dress. Yeah, sure. Yeah, right. I wore a wedding dress and that, and I used to for a while wear blue jean mini skirts when I was younger because they were in style. Because I have good legs. Anyway, I always, at least used to tell me even my gay friends would say, you got really nice legs. I'm like, okay, so I would wear shorter skirts. But that was the only time I ever did it. I'm just not. I'll wear leggings. That's my big, I've been wearing them for 30 years. I've never changed. Black slim leggings. I've always worn them. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, you're at an impasse at work. I feel like you should stay a little longer and wait. Something is coming. R.W. Bush, wait. Please wait. Just a little longer. But man, it's hard going in every day, and I feel like you're sick to your stomach. Blech. Okay. One more question. One more, you guys, because it's been 35 minutes. I am only on here 35 minutes or so. I've got readings to do. I've got to go get breakfast and exercise. Will my side hustle be successful? Should I keep pursuing it? Yes. I think you don't have you're not connected to the right people. You need to network better for it. That is what they're telling me to tell you. You have a guide and he is a balding male. I think it's a grandpa. Got a great sense of humor. Great sense of humor, whoever this guy is. Anyway, I always have to laugh because they tell me jokes sometimes, like from the other side, and I just kind of chuckle. Or they make faces at me and stuff, and I just kind of laugh because she can see me. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. So, okay. Sumaya, you are going to be not a political leader, but you're going to be a grassroots movement leader. You are going to be one of those under people that are going to make sure that the underprivileged are treated fairly. And if that does include running for office, yes, you probably will be. But that is your goal and why you came. Congratulations to you, because I see it as plain as day. So blessings to everybody. Make this a great day.